Hello everyone, I'm Sisse. Welcome back to Rocket League. I wanted to record some competitive gameplay because most of the, better players are on competitive, and with regular non-competitive you get like all kinds of people. But I kind of noticed that recording a competitive game was a kind of bit of annoying because you need to really pay attention to what you're doing in order to perform well and get higher, and then, you know the idea about it. So I kind of recorded the games I played on a replay, so I can replay them in here. And yes, I have a lot of replays, because I made all kinds of stuff in the past, which I found at that moment pretty cool. For example, a 100-meter goal, which is not really a common thing, so that was kind of funny. And yeah, I today saved 4 recordings, which by coincidence were all wins, and also by like 2-0, 3-0, 3-0, and this one was 6-0. This one was really weird. You'll see that in a moment, but I'm gonna play the recording so you can see what happened today in competitive. So it's kind of a bit more easier to do, because, if I record it while playing, then it's kind of annoying, because recording software doesn't really make the game work smooth when I do this, and that's kind of a bit annoying if you need to be really paying attention to everything. So to give you an idea of... Oh yeah, that's me. It's on AutoCAD now, so it'll do stuff by itself. And, I'm in the orange, as you see. And we're just throwing the ball back and forth all the way. It's gonna take a while before something actually happens, because the first save of the game is almost halfway at 2 minutes. So I'm just gonna let it play and see how it works, because I have not done my other videos like this. But I do kind of like the idea of looking at it like this, so I can just talk while watching and saying things about what's happening. And yeah, that was maybe a goal of mine, but it was too far up, so kind of too bad. This was a really close one. And yeah, but it wasn't really a save, because it was far too way off from the goal going. Also that one. There were some really close actions on this one, and I'm not really sure what the save was that was in this, because I made 4 records, so I'm not really sure, but we'll see that in a moment when we get there. Some crazy shit has happened today, that's what I can tell you for sure. And if necessary, I will change the camera to my view and then roll back a little bit so you can see how it looked like when I was actually playing it, because you can switch it around if you need it, but I think just running it on AutoCAD now really works. Because it also gives me a view of like what the hell was happening with the ball at some points in the game. Okay, the save is now coming up, so let's see what it was. Oh yeah, it was that. That's something I really have to show you, because that was absolutely ridiculous. Player view of me, and then I'm gonna roll it back a little bit. Play it. Oh, and also 50%, because you have to see this in slow motion to believe. I knocked it here forward, okay, but then kinda this happened. He shot, I did this. I barely touched it. Like what? This is ridiculous. Let's continue on, okay? Yeah, that was kind of a little bit of a fail by my teammate. But yeah, nobody's perfect, so it was a good try. I also don't really know who made the goals, because there are 2 goals from our team. I have no idea if it was me or my teammate, so we'll just see. Balls going back and forth all the time. Pretty good game, if you ask me. Okay. Goal's coming up. Nope, not that one. Who was it? Oh, it was me. I shot it straight between the opponents. That was a very lucky shot. He didn't get it. Everyone was surprised, like, what? What a serve! People who play this game know how that goes. If something very stupid or miracle thing happens. Like, what? How is that possible? That was one of the moments. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Okay. I don't know what the opponent team is doing, but they're not really helping each other. Or something like it. I don't really know how the autocam decides when to go to a player view for a short moment. That was almost a goal for me, but I kind of messed it up. And yeah, that was a goal by him, but my opponent shot it in it. Kind of a stupid moment if you ask me, but it's what happened. I also don't get why people do some things. It's either just stupidity or they did just messed up really hard. Okay, that was the first game of the day. I have more, so change replay number 2. Match number 3. We have 2 saves and 3 goals. Also from my team only. Because I'm orange again. And that was almost 1 goal, but I hit the crossbar at the top. Goal is almost coming up, so who's gonna be it? Oh no, wait, that was a save. That was a save by me. I thought it was a goal icon. No, it was a save icon. I was looking at it wrong. It was a kind of a clutter up of everyone in one place. Not really a good thing to have. Also really annoying if you just bump into each other, then you mess up everyone. High ball almost at the ceiling. Who's gonna make the goal? He's gonna make the goal. Good one. By Dundee. Okay, I don't know what my teammate was doing there, so I thought it was he wanted to hit the ball, obviously, but for what purpose? I don't know. That was a very close one. Although I find it kind of weird, because if that ball would have gone through, I think it was a goal, but for some reason it was not registered as a save. In my opinion, that should have been a save. I don't think the math is wrong of the game, because the math is able to calculate if a ball will be a goal based on its trajectory and such, but still, in my opinion, that really looked like if it would have gone through, that it would be a goal. There's gonna be a save. It was by him, I think. By Donkey. That was a miss. That's a shot. And a goal. My 6th star. There's one goal coming up, and it's very quick, apparently. Oh yes, the 2nd goal of Donkey. That was also directly the end of the match, because the opponent team decided to forfeit the match after 3-0 in the current state. So yes, next one, the 3rd one of today. 3 goals, nothing else. Oh, I thought there was more happening in the 3rd game, but apparently not. Almost a goal in the corner. Oh! Well, it wasn't really gonna be a goal since the it was a bit too off, but still. Every shot that every shot that goes towards the goal is a kind of a progress in order to make an actual goal, so everything helped. My opinion. Yeah, you missed. He missed. And he got it. Kinda got the ball back onto blue side. And he made the shot. And scored. 1-0 for us. Flash of 4 players onto the center. What's going to happen? I think I most of the time stayed on our side of the field in order to do saves and give the ball back to the blue side, so my teammates can try and make a score. I most of the time only come forward when my teammates are back or when there's a chance of making a goal. This time Floss scored. I think Floss scored all 3 goals in this game. I'm not sure, I think it was. I can check the stats. Yeah, Floss scored twice with 3 shots this game. He was kinda on a roll. Which was good for us, of course. I kinda shot it off the wall there, back to the opponent's field. And then almost my teammate, and Floss again. He made the 3rd goal. And also this match ended when the 3-0 for us, because the opponent again forfeited. That was kinda short game, it was only 2.5 minutes. I'm like, okay. The reason for this game being a 6-0 was that by halftime, I think, 2 of the 3 of our opponents left. Because they thought like, yeah, screw this, we're not gonna win this. And this time I'm not orange, I'm blue. So, different kind of color, and there were like 2 saves pretty soon, and then after that was 6 goals. For some reason, every win I had was a clear win without a goal of the opponent. It's not really that happens a lot. Sometimes it's like even, or an overtime goal. I've also had games where I had 0-0 when we went into overtime. Also something that happens. I think I made both of those saves. Yeah, I did. Okay. I did make a goal in this game, but I don't know how many or when. Here's gonna be one goal, and that was by me. No, I had the first one. Now let's see who gets the second one. I also was kind of more on the field on the opponent's side this time. We were kind of switching it up most of the time. The whole rotating idea. At some points it was a very good idea to like switch it up, and especially this shot, which was also my shot, and I need to show you how that happened. Because that was like a shot that was like, that's really well timed. Here I made the shot. And he could barely made it, so it didn't take much or he would have actually gotten it, so kinda lucky. But still, I got it. From our side of the field. Which was pretty good. It was pretty calculated. I think I said that during the match. You don't see the jet in this replay screen. Yeah. Also, a third goal is coming up. Okay, Cornel shot it from the wall and then the opponent shot it in his own goal. Kinda. And was this the moment where, yes, 2 of the 3 players left, so we were only left with 1 opponent. And we've played with him during the entire match for the remaining part. So there's still 2 minutes and 40 seconds left where we did that 1v3. And as far as I can tell, it wasn't really that serious or something. I think everyone was kind of screwing around a little bit. Including me, I was just screwing around, hitting the ball. I did actually try to make a goal and such, but I didn't too much effort in it as well. It was a 3v1 with already a 3-0 lead. What do you do if teammates leave? That's like the saddest moment ever. And he wanted to say, okay, it's okay, I don't mind. But it's not really a fun match, if you would say, because, well, it's not fair anymore. It's not an actual match, it's just, well, they left. How not sportive of them. I don't know if sportive is the right term for it. Not sportsman-like is, I think, a better way to say it. Ball is going up, on the sideways, and forward. And no, it wasn't a goal moment. I thought it was a goal moment there. It was too soon, because the goal moment starts in 15 seconds or something. That one player that left, that's still left on the field of orange, he did pretty well. I think he was still playing serious, though we probably weren't. Who made the goal? It was Crazy Yuri. Now comes the next goal, which was pretty fast. It went like that. The ball kind of bumped into Mr. C on his backside into his own goal. Kinda too bad, but what can you do about it? The last goal that was made was like 1 second before the end, so made by Cornel VDB. And now the kickoff was just that, and it ended because there was no time left. So yeah, that was 4 games I played today in competitive, just to show you stuff I've been doing here. I kind of like the idea of doing it like this, because, well, it may be fun to watch it from my perspective all the time, but, well, actually I don't really know, because I like the autocam idea, so you can just see the whole field and see everyone going around all the time, and see also what other players do, because if you see it from my perspective, you don't see, in general, maybe what's going on the hill, on the entire field. So yeah. I'll see how I'm gonna do it next time. Maybe again something like this, because it's better to do that for competitive than recording it while I'm actually playing it, because I can't really pay attention to making a video and playing competitive at the same time. Because if you want to play higher competitive, you need to be focused. You can't be distracted by doing something else like recording or having a little lag moment because of the recording, or you know. But for now at least, I thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.